Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by unbeaten middleweight Shakiel Thompson. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks. You've had a busy week, or maybe not a busy week, but an important week in that it's been announced you've now signed with Siesta and Siesta Boxing. Just
Yeah.
tell us how that came about and what was attractive to you about joining that team.
So Al's obviously seeing me about. He's seen that I haven't been quite that active in the past time. He got in contact with my manager, said that he's wanting to get me active. He's wanting to work with me. So we had a discussion, talked about it, and there you have it. I'll be working with Al. He'll be keeping me active, and we'll be moving on from there.
And what does that mean for you promotionally? Because he'll obviously help set up fights and stuff like that. But have you got any promotional agreements at the moment, or is that something you want to work on?
No. I have no promotional agreements right now. So we'll see what happens in the future with that.
And just tell us a bit, because you said Al got in touch with your manager. Just tell us a bit about your existing backroom team. So who looks after you, who trains you, where you train, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So I'm managed by Adam Etchers at the moment. He's a great manager. My trainer's Roger Sampson. He's been my trainer since I was knee high. He's brilliant, like a father figure. There's Gary, again, like a father figure. He's been there since knee high. And Keith Palmer, my strength and conditioning coach, he's been there since I've been small as well. So I've got a great team that know me, which is the main thing.
I can't imagine how long ago it must have been when you were knee high. You're like, what, 6'3" now? So still a young man as well. How old were you when you started boxing? How did you first get into the sport?
I was about 9 years old, probably about 9, 10. I got in it because my childhood really at school got into a bit of fights in primary school. So my mum wanted me to go to a gym, sent me to Rogers. Rogers the person, he's the man. So he changed my life. He changed everything.
And did it work? Like, people always say that, like, oh, I got into too many scraps in school, ended up in a boxing gym. But did it stop you having scraps in school, or did you just get better at fighting?
Got better at fighting, you can say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. The discipline that's involved in boxing is massive. So definitely it helped everything. It improved my life.
And just tell us about your amateur career. So what did you do? How many fights did you have roughly?
I had about 57, 58 fights, lost about 8 of those. I won a CYP national title, won about 8 Yorkshire titles, 4 GB fighters, Ben Whitaker, Rampton, etc. So I fought some good boxers, fought every style, those strong, stocky ones that come forward, fought the long, rangy, tricky ones. So I've been in there with a lot of styles.
And is there anyone in particular, either current fighters or fighters from the past, that you watch that you look up to, and any role models, if you like?
Sweet P.
Yeah.
Sweet. Ben Whitaker. Yeah. I look up to him. He's a slick southpaw. I like to consider myself as a slick southpaw. So there's Roy Jones. I look up to all the slicksters, really. Billy Joe is another one.
Yeah. Have you got any rounds in with Billy Joe?
Yeah. I sparred with Billy Joe.
What was that like? As is someone you look up to, what was that like as an experience?
It was a brilliant experience. Billy Joe's, I look up to him. I looked up to him before the spar as well. So it was a brilliant experience. I sparred with him. I think it was maybe about 8 rounds with him in total. 8, maybe 10 in total. So it was a really good experience. I was impressed with him. He was impressed with me. So he's a really good boxer. And I can't wait to see him against Canelo.
Yeah, well, that'll be a very interesting fight. Assuming Canelo gets past Avni Yildirim without any injuries, of course. We don't want to tempt fate.
Yeah.
But yeah, you said you looked up to him before the spar. Is that quite difficult sometimes when you're sparring someone you've previously kind of admired? You have to kind of put that aside, because obviously he's a very slippery customer anyway, but you've got to try and pin him down.
Yeah. Because it was for the Andrade fight.
Right.
He was when he was getting ready to fight Andrade, and I'm tall southpaw. I've got a similar style to Andrade, so he wanted to spar me for that. So I had to put it aside. I had to obviously try and put it on him. It was a very good spar. People would pay to watch that spar, to be fair. So it was very good. I look up to her.
Now, you said you're a very similar style to Andrade. Kind of obvious question, especially with where you're based. Do you expect to be asked for sparring for Liam Williams ahead of his world title fight?
Yeah, definitely. I'm waiting to be asked for that spar. Yeah.
And have you sparred Liam before?
I've sparred Liam. Yeah.
What was that like?
It was a very good spar. Very good rounds. He's a very good and strong boxer. And I can't wait to watch him fight Andrade as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're a very good style match for that. Like, if you're going to find someone in Britain, obviously you can't really fly sparring partners in easily at the moment. You'd be great for that, I guess, from his point of view.
100%, and I'm just down the road, so it's easy. It's not far.
Was there ever any consideration, maybe earlier in your career or when you were still amateur, that you'd end up at the Ingle gym because you have got that kind of slippery style?
Nah, Roger Sampson used to have a slippery style, so he's taught me everything. So I'm with Roger forever. So I'm sticking with him. I'm happy with him. I'm happy with my team, Roger, Gary, Keith. I'm happy with everyone. So we're just keeping it as that.
Tell us about that bond with Roger. What makes you guys so close?
He's like my father. Like I said, he's like, I class him as a dad to me. He's not only there as a boxing trainer, he's giving me loads of advice about lots of things. So not only him, Gary, Keith, they're all there. They're like father figures to me. So they know me as well. That's the main important thing. Since amateurs, they know my style. They know what I'm capable of. So very good team, and I'm not going to switch it.
And tell us about your life outside the gym as well. Do you work? Have you got a job? Do you have a family of your own yet?
Yeah. I got a family. I got a daughter. She's 7 months. So yeah, I love her to bits. Boxing. I train twice a day. So yeah, everything's going good.
Full-time pro?
No, I'm not full-time. I do a bit of work as well. So
what do you do?
Immigration solicitors. So I'm working there as well. So got to get in a bit of work and pay the bills.
That sounds like an impressive job. A very, very important job as well, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it is.
Like helping people who probably crying out for help.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. Just for people out there who don't know much about you and want to get more involved, how can they find you on the different social media platforms?
Instagram at Shakiel Thompson, my name, Shakiel Thompson, Thompson. Same with Twitter. I'm on Facebook. Add me, follow the journey. I'm looking to fly up the ranks, especially with Al. He said he's wanting to keep me active. That's what I need. I need to keep active. So look out for me. Any
idea when we'll next see you in the ring?
Hopefully, Al said something about April, May. So hopefully then you'll see me out, see me active, and I'm looking to put on a show for everyone.
Brilliant. Well, we'll look forward to that too then. Really appreciate your time. Very best of luck with the rest of training, and then we'll see you hopefully, like you say, in April or May.
Yeah, good speaking to you as well. You look after yourself.
And you, mate. Take care. Bye-bye.
Right, see you later. Thank you.